A classic play is now being produced at the Carver Community Cultural Center by the Classic Theater of San Antonio.
KSAT producer Alexis Page spoke with the cast of Fences and has a preview.
It's Black History Month, and if you're looking for a way to celebrate, the Classic Theater is putting on the play Fences by August Wilson here at the Carver.
This is an all-black cast, but this is a universal story. Okay, so it's a black family and we're telling a story. But you can find yourself, I don't care if you're Hispanic, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're Indian, red and yellow, black and white, I don't care who you are. You're gonna find your grandmama, you're gonna find your abuela, you're gonna find somebody in your household that looks that's just like Rose, that's just like Troy.
Carver Theater is really a cornerstone of the African American community. This is really a central part of African American art in this community, and to be here is simply amazing. We are here amongst our people. I mean, they can come and walk over to us. It's a short drive over to the Carver. So just being a part of that history and a part of that legacy, and then bringing August Wilson, who is an American classic playwright, bringing that here to this community is super powerful.
To watch the powerful performance of Fences, we have ticket information and show dates at ksat.com. Alexis Page, KSAT 12 News.
And it's Friday Fun Day.
Friday Fun Day,
Yeah.
Sunday Fun Day. The weekend is just fun in general.
Exactly. And we have SA Live right now. Always fun over there.
Oh yeah,
fun Friday.
What is a great food to have on a Friday? How about a hot dog? We're not talking any hot dog.
El
Look at
Chunky
that.
hot dog.
Yeah.
Yes, they are here.
These things are huge. How many different varieties
They
did he
have
say?
10 different ways you can have your dog.
How do you decide?
Okay, you can't decide. Here you go. They have a fun way for you. It's like the 8-ball. Here, let me shake it for you.
Okay,
And
all right.
then
Let's see.
It tells you which kind.
Ooh, barbecue. Yes,
Oh, the chubby-
June barbecue.
Oh, I love the names.
that. Okay, we are going to tell you where you can find these. Also, you have probably been buying some Girl Scout cookies
we need
lately.
dessert.
Yeah. Stephanie Finleon Cortez with the Girl Scouts is here. Yeah, cookies one thing, but desserts and drinks?
Yes, our Girl Scout Cookie Flavor Fest 4th annual is coming up right now. Dozens of restaurants with their creative concoctions and how to win a year's supply of Girl Scout cookies.
A year's supply. Any flavor?
Any flavor.
Any flavor. I'm liking that.
Oh, yes, and the rodeo continues, and we have a lovely feature today on a Uvalde qualifying event that we're going to talk about how it's including more getting involved in the rodeo.
More locals that get to participate in the rodeo, and so much going on this weekend. There's a new place in town, relatively new, called Pin Stack. Bowling, games, great food, all sorts of good things.
That looks fun.
Yeah, if that's not enough for you, so many more things going on this weekend too.
Yes, the Brahmas.
Yep.
What? That's happening. Who might be in town?
Horns forward.
Oh, okay.
That's the new thing, the Brahmas. That and more on SA Live.
Hello, everyone. These are your top headlines from Cheddar News. Instagram wants you to chat it up with their new Channels feature. The new tool allows users to broadcast messages from their account. The company's rolling it out as a way for creators to easily provide updates and make more personal connections with their followers. Meanwhile, Apple's new iPhone update is shaking things up with their emojis literally, as the iOS 16.4 update will now bring a slew of new emoticons, including a face that violently shakes to represent the feeling of being shook. Users will also be able to find a jellyfish, a Wi-Fi signal, and different colors of the heart emoji. And Paramount Plus says their subscribers have increased, and now too will their prices. The streamer just recently combined their services with Showtime. Paramount now offering different payment plans to accommodate those new additions. Its premium tier will rise from $10 to $12 a month. And that's your Cheddar News Update. I'm Baker Machado coming to you from Cheddar Studios in New York City.
All right, welcome back. Well, now let's look at the forecast. We're at 51 right now, so we did finally make it above that, or actually right at 50. We should be close to 56 this afternoon, mostly sunny. A little bit more cloud cover tomorrow. Keep in mind, we start off near freezing, but end up in the upper 50s. Sunday, much warmer, 73, and it's toasty actually next week with 80s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
All right. Thanks, Justin. And thanks for watching and joining us this noon.
Exactly, but keep it here because SA Live starts right now.
Coming up on SA Live, we're checking out all the family fun you can have at Pin Stack.
Oh my gosh, that goes fast.
Mangonadas, churros, aguas frescas, and more. Today, we take you to this shop in Helotes to get a taste of the menu.
And there's lots to do around town this weekend, including seeing some big stars. Find out all that's happening next on SA Live.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Si me ven, voy camino de Belén, el lucierito mañanero.
And that's Mateo Lopez, Guinness World Record holder for being the youngest performing mariachi in the world. So what does he have in common with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Well, they both plan to be present at the XFL season opener this Sunday. Of course, it's going to be aired right here on KSAT. Now, Johnson tweeted that he is going to be at 4 games this weekend, and of course, it has San Antonio buzzing all about it.
Oh, yes, and then Mateo's dad texted me yesterday to tell me the good news. He was asked to sing the national anthem, and the rumor is that The Rock requested him. So how exciting. He'll probably get to meet him. Isn't that fun?
That's very cool.
Yes, congrats to him. So we want to know today, speaking of celebrities.
Yes, indeed. Which celebrity would you like to run into, or may you've already run into perhaps walking around the streets when
here in San Antonio? We see some cool people around here, right? Sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Who's your favorite?
Well, we actually ran into Billy Gibbons one time. We always talk about that.
Cool.
And he came on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I would like to run into Michelle Pfeiffer.
Of course. Me, Alicia Keys, right here. All right. Well, share your pictures or let us know who you'd like to see. We may share those answers later on the show at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter.
Who did you want to run into?
Alicia Keys. You know, I'm a huge fan. All right. It's Friday, and we are not counting calories. Of course not. It's all about indulging. Classic hot dogs are known as quick and easy snacks, but these are an entire meal wrapped in a bun. Oh my gosh, my mouth's watering, Mike.
Yeah, this is a meal, one hot dog almost for an entire family. Manuel Rodriguez from El Chunky is here, and why these hot dogs, of course, can feed the hungriest mouths in the family. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
Gosh, the smell of these things right now is fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, just how El Chunky are these dogs? How big are they?
They're 9 inches long, all of them. Most of them wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
So,
And this is why you just need one, right? You'll get full from one.
it's one per person. I think it's more than enough.
Oh, look
Probably
at these
rare
babies.
that somebody asked for more than that, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh my
a little
goodness.
bit more to go on these, right? I got to give them one quick turn there and get the other side going.
And you have 10 different ways you can have the hot dog. So what are we going to start with? How are we going to make our first dog?
Okay, we're gonna do the first one, the fajita chunky. So first of all, we need to butter the bread.
Do I hand this to Mike?
So that's been buttered and that's been
okay.
grilled, right?
Okay.
Okay, so you would just take this. And what's so special about your buns? Because buns are half the battle, right?
Those are regular buns, but that one is because of the size of the sausage.
Okay, so bun fits the sausage, sausage fits the bun, and everyone is happy like that. And of course, every one of them comes wrapped in bacon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
Where'd you get the idea for all of this?
Well, actually, it's been a journey to get where we started. Because we travel many states in Mexico to get ideas from different states. So we started a journey in Mexico City, and we ended up on the border between United States and Mexico. But we take some ideas from different states, so we put it all together and we just put it in one place.
I love that, the Mexican inspiration that you got from traveling all around.
Yes.
And then now we have it here to enjoy. Okay, so some fajitas on top?
Yeah. You can put some fajita on top.
Ooh, that looks really good. So 10 different flavors, and you said if you can't decide what to do, you have basically your version of the Magic 8 Ball there.
Yep.
Shake it up and
Oh, there it
that
is.
tells you what to do, right?
Here it is.
Okay.
We call it the Magic Chunky Ball.
The Magic Chunky Ball.
I like that.
Okay.
Basically, if you don't know what to get, you just shake it and ask him, what should I get? It's gonna tell you what should you get.
Okay.
I'm that person, by the way, that walks in and I'm like, I just don't know, help me.
Well, I mean, but look at it. Now, what do we have here? Because these three out front, oh my goodness gracious.
What are those? Yeah, tell us what you have there.
Okay, we have the first one on the right side, on the left side, I'm sorry, is the bean and cheese.
Oh, Nelly, a little butter on me. That's okay.
Okay, magic of blood. Let's see here, we'll pick it up. Nobody saw anything. Got some butter on the
No
ground.
chunky dogs
We're
were
good.
hurt in making this segment right now. So, anyway.
Yes,
And
back to these.
the
You okay,
one on
Mike?
the middle is the fajita chunky, and the last one is the barbecue one.
Okay. And what is your favorite, do you think?
My favorite is the fajita chunky, but on the store you can add any topping you want. I will add a grilled onion and grilled jalapeno to that one because I like something spicy.
Okay.
I
That's
like
what I'm adding
spicy.
to this one right here.
And you said you have, because I mean that's like 2 meals going in there, but you have a contest for people.
Yeah, like if most of the people they eat one, but if you can eat 2, like I will give you 1 for free. Like,
But you
it's
said
a
after
lot.
1, most people are going, okay, that's it. I
Yeah,
get it.
most of them.
Okay.
And then what else goes on this? So we've got our onions.
This one is
jalapenos.
already done. We
Okay.
just have to put the chipotle cream on top, and you're gonna be good.
So good.
Okay, look at that.
Okay, pass that baby over.
Okay.
I've got to give that a try
Okay,
there. So
there you go.
as I try to not step in all the butter that's spilled on the floor
okay.
back here.
While he takes a bite of that, you have an event coming up on the 25th. Tell me
On
about
the
that
25th.
event.
We have event called the sell out. So basically, the point of that is to sell us out, and we're gonna have live music in there. We're gonna have pop vendors, around 15, 17 vendors in there.
Wow, okay, and the goal is to sell out. How is it, Mike?
That's my favorite.
That is
That one's
really
your
good.
favorite?
That's really
The
good.
nice soft bun on there, all those wonderful flavors, a great dog as well.
And a few of the different places you've been in Mexico to get your inspiration. You mentioned Tijuana, and where else?
Tijuana, Jalisco, specifically Guadalajara, Mexico City, Puebla, and that's it.
Wow, I love that you brought that here.
And you know it's good when it gets all over your nose and everything because it is so big right there. Cheese fries to go with it as well, right?
Yeah.
And you have a hot dog happy hour. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we have we call it the Happy Chunky Hour. Between 5 and 8, we have 10% off on the special hot dogs.
Perfect. That's my kind of happy hour.
And once again, where are you located?
We are located at 2620 South Prescott, not far from here actually.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Oh
All
my
right.
goodness gracious, that is delicious. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. For more information on El Chunky Hot Dogs, you can go to our website, SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, or get your phone out, scan that code right there. It'll take you there as well. Thank you so much, Manny.
Thank you.
Well, as he was saying, he got a lot of the ideas for the different flavors in different cities around Mexico. And if you want some authentic Mexican street snacks in Helotes, one local shop is serving up all the mouth-watering favorites.
Right, we're all about the Mexican inspiration today. That's right. This business was inspired by his uncle, the business owner, and had to go try it out. Take a look. Authentic Mexican street snacks right here in Helotes. Hope you're ready to get a sample of the menu. Today we take you to Tito's Mexican Snack Bar.
I'm Juan Pablo Mendoza and welcome to Tito's Mexican Snack Bar. Okay, so we have our best seller is the mangonada. And we also have variations for the mangonada, for example, like the fresanada, or you can get fresanada is gonna be like strawberry shaved ice with strawberries on top, some chamoy and chili powder. Yeah. Something special that we have is the Mexican corn, is the white corn. Some people don't know it, but it's really good. That's the one that we're used to eat in Mexico. And we also have the yellow corn, the regular sweet corn. Also, strawberries with cream, we have aguas frescas, we have paletas, we have our own gummies with chamoy and chili powder. We make all of them here. I want to create like a good place with different styles than the ones that are already here. And yeah, I want to do like Mexican snacks the way they are made in Mexico.
Okay, Juan Pablo, this looks amazing. Let's talk about what we have here. We're gonna finish some stuff off too, right?
Yeah, the mangonada, the fresanada, and we're gonna put some chili powder on the corn.
Okay.
You can just put some chili powder. You can put as much as you want.
And do most people prefer a lot of it?
Yeah, it's because this is not spicy.
Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna finish off these as well, right?
Yeah, this is
Some
what.
more chili powder. Sorry, I'm making a mess. Okay.
And then you put some chamoy.
Ooh, we love chamoy, right? God, you gotta have your chamoy, especially here in San Antonio. Yes.
Looks great.
Thank you. Are you hiring? Okay, and then this one.
And then you can do the same, or let's say you just want chamoy, you can just put chamoy, or.
Because I don't want to make a mess. So here we go. Ready? There we go. Chamoy just goes great with everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because it's like spicy, sour, sweet, so you can put it in whatever you want.
It looks amazing. And so you also have churros. Tell me
Yeah.
about the different sauces we have here.
Okay, so we have condensed milk. We have,
I'm gonna try this, don't mind me.
yeah, that's cajeta.
Okay.
And then there's some condensed milk. And we also have Nutella.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
And then you have some Argentinian empanadas as well?
Yeah, those are like beef. We have beef, chicken, pizza as well. And then we have the green salsa, is super hot, and then there is chipotle mayo.
Oh, yum. Okay. And then this one you made for me without the mayonnaise, but most people do get the mayonnaise. So I'm going to go ahead and try this as well. And what else do you have here? Oh, the aguas frescas?
Yeah. You can treat them as nachos. Yeah.
So good.
Then we have aguas frescas. We have the watermelon, horchata, and we made it from scratch. So we use like the rice and the cinnamon and everything.
Got it. Like you said, everything here is made with love, right?
Yeah, everything's made
From
with
scratch
love.
Too. All right, so these are another option that you can come get here.
Those are Skittles. It's gonna be like sour.
Very good.
And this one is one of the most popular, the Gushers.
Oh my goodness, gushers,
Yeah.
take me back to childhood. Well, I'm enjoying sampling everything, and these are also beautiful. Not only do they look beautiful, that's one of the top sellers, right?
Yeah, that's one of the top sellers, and I mean, some people like to put like the gummies on top,
Oh,
but
wow.
we just put the tamarind candy, some peanuts, and like it's some strings, watermelon strings, chamoy, and the chili powder.
Again, chamoy, right? The key ingredient.
Yeah.
That is the key to happiness, right?
Yeah, it is here.
Exactly. All right, I've had a great time here sampling everything, but where can people find you if they want to come to this location?
So we're located at 12914 Bandera Road here in Helotes, Texas.
All right in the heart of Helotes. So please come check them out. And for more information, we put their website on our website. So go to SALive.com, click the ad scene on the SA Live tab, or scan the QR code on your screen. Or follow him on social media, right? What's your handle?
Tito's Snack Bar.
Tito's Snack Bar.
On
All right.
Instagram and Facebook, you can find us as Tito's Mexican Snack Bar.
Perfect. All right. Time to dig in. You gonna help me finish this? Come on, Juan Pablo.
Let's
go. It was all very delicious.
I was going to say, as good as it
It
looked.
was. I love all the sour and the chamoy. So good. By the way, he has a deal for viewers if they mention that they saw him on SA Live, 10% off this whole weekend.
Oh,
So go visit.
nice.
Yeah.
And catering, they do take special orders. Check it on out. All right, still ahead on SA Live, you love Girl Scout cookies, how Alamo City restaurants are taking your favorite flavors to the next level, and how you can even vote for your favorite creation. Well, are you looking for a place that is just going to bowl you over with all sorts of fun?
We are going to take you inside Pinstack Bowl, the city's newest place for family fun and entertainment, and show you everything that's inside.
Come on!
Hi, I'm Monica Romo, and you're watching SA Live.
Well, there is nothing more fun than going bowling with the family. We used to love to do that, but that is just the tip of the pin here at Pinstack. You like it?
That's right. It is one of the newest places here in town to have some great family entertainment. And joining us right now is Renee Shield, Group Services Manager. All right. You guys just opened fairly recently, right?
We did. We had our soft opening November 8th of this past year.
And there is a lot of room to have fun here.
There is a lot of room, 54,000 square feet. It's actually the largest pin stack in the company.
Yeah, you walk in, and we walked and walked and walked, and it's basically, it's at Park North, where Central Park Mall used to be.
That's right.
All right, bowling, we
Yes.
tried our hand a little bit over there, and then this is
This
the
is the
neat spot.
VIP area. I dropped his name at the front to get in here.
Right.
And it is an incredible experience. Tell us about it.
So the VIP area is premier because it's more exclusive. It's a more elevated experience. We like to have this VIP space. We actually have two. So 16 extra lanes that you can rent. Cool thing is we have this new program called Spark, and it's an interactive game. So you actually, along with playing bowling, you actually get to hit targets and get more interaction, so you add more points to your game.
On the lane themselves?
On the lane themselves. So you'll have targets popping out as your ball is going down the lane, so you're actually hitting more than just the pins. We have booths, we have private banquet rooms if you wanted to host a banquet in here, and you get to eat, bowl, drink, have fun all at the same time.
And once you're done bowling, then there are, it seems like, a million different games to play out there.
There are. So we have a ton of attractions that everybody loves. Got a great LED lit rock wall. Got bumper cars. Whee! We've got laser tag. So there's a lot of team building opportunities. There's a lot of competition opportunities.
How did you get more than me? The food, like you mentioned, we have bowl and bite, so there's food.
That we have a full service restaurant.
I think we need to check out some of the food and drink.
I hope you are hungry.
Yes. He's already gone. He's headed there. Wait for me.
There's more.
What? Give me the wagon wheel. And we'll say what? Okay, so we are here in the restaurant with Assistant General Manager Jose Rivera, and what an incredible feast you can have here.
Wow. Wow. We just got to start with the, not the elephant in the room, the giant pizza in the room.
This is our 36-inch Kingpin pizza, made to order wherever you want. On the lanes with laneside service or here in our dining room as well.
Wow. And this burger.
Yeah, that's our $20 burger, quite literally $20.
Wow. When this came, we were both just going like, what?
Yeah, that's actually our WTF.
Say
Wings,
what?
tenders, and fries.
Wings,
tenders, and fries.
Wow.
That's what I don't know what y'all were thinking.
Totally, that's where I was going, yes.
And all of this, not only you can dine here in the restaurant, but even if you're bowling, this can come to you with
anywhere in our building. Our full menu is available.
All right, and of course, there's even more to choose from, right?
Yes, from burgers,
cocktails,
full menu, full bar. Yep.
What is your favorite thing on the menu?
Aside from the Kingpin, probably that $20 burger.
Wow. Have you ever eaten one of those pizzas by yourself?
One slice, maybe.
Because that is basically the size of a small pizza, is one slice of that thing. So, well, between the bowling and bumper cars, pinball, everything else, and a giant pizza, I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface here.
Right, so if you truly want to be a kingpin, come here to Pin Stack Bowl. For more information, all you got to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Oh, Ted and his
That was great.
graphics.
Still ahead on SA Live, the rodeo opening up to competitors like never before, why more people are getting a shot at rodeo fame, and how far some travel for a chance to compete.
And next, enjoy your favorite Girl Scout cookie flavors like never before, how local restaurants are taking these classic flavors to the next level, and how can you win a year's supply of Girl Scout cookies. That's straight ahead on SA Live. WTF? Or really?
Yum. Welcome back to SA Live. It's Girl Scout cookie season. And if you can't get enough of these classic treats, well, you're in luck. Look at that.
Yes, and Alicia C.S., bartender from Hops and Hounds, is here to show us how they and more than a dozen local restaurants, actually 24 local restaurants and bars, are taking Girl Scout cookies to the next level of flavors. And I just wanted to get my bucket of ice
I was
here.
like, what are you holding there, Mike?
I know. So. Anyway, good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, do I want ice in here?
You do want ice in there.
I do want ice in there.
So
okay.
cookies into cocktails. Tell me, how did you come up with these?
So we just kind of looked at all the different kind of cookies and was like, what flavors can we put in a drink that will be good, look good, and the flavors will come through. So as bartenders, we know like what flavors go with what. So we came up with the lemon shot cookie, with the lemon cookie shot.
Okay.
So you have your vodkas in there already, so you just got to put your simple syrup in there. It's going to give it that real good sweet flavor. Then you're going to put your amaretto in there, and that's what's really going to give it that cookie flavor.
And you're using a Deep Eddy lemon and a vanilla Smirnoff.
Yes.
Smirnoff vodka.
Yeah, so then give that a good shake. Your inner bartender out.
All those flavors though come together nicely, right? With that lemon.
Very well, yes. And then it's rimmed with marshmallow fluff and the actual cookie on it. So when you take that shot.
I love the fact that it's rimmed with marshmallow fluff too.
My favorite part.
Does ice go in there too?
No, you're just going to strain it in
the
there.
drink, okay.
Again, this is a shot.
It is a shot.
So
yes.
sip that, or I guess you're supposed to. I always just sip them. How's that?
best Girl Scout cookie I ever had. So that's tasty. All right, what's the next one over here?
All right, then we have our coconut spiked hot chocolate. So it's going to have that Malibu rum in there, that Carolyn's caramel salted cream.
That's already in here,
That's
right?
already in there. So you're
Okay.
just going to put that caramel sauce in there, just give it one good swirl. Then you're going to get that coconut puree in there, give that one good swirl.
And this one's inspired by the Samoa?
The Samoas, yes.
So what kind of food do you have there at Hops and Hounds that go with these cocktails besides Girl Scout cookies?
We have a ton of food. We have your basic bar foods. We have like great nachos, burgers, wings, all kinds of stuff. Kid friendly, good to soak up that alcohol if you're doing a little bit too much.
Don't overindulge, of course. Wouldn't do that. And why did y'all get involved in this?
Well, we were asked, and then we're such a family-style restaurant. We love having fun. We love doing different events. And we're like, what better way than to support? I was a Girl Scout myself, and I
you
was
were?
like, oh my gosh, we have to do this. Yes,
Oh.
please.
Okay, well, speaking of Girl Scouts and all the different cookies that we have over here, Stephanie Finleon Cortez, Communications Officer with the Girl Scouts of Southwest Texas, is here. So all the Girl Scout cookies, but how many different restaurants and bars are involved in this?
We have 24 partners this year for the 4th annual Girl Scout Cookie Flavor Fest, and they've come up with 30 different creative concoctions. So several of our partners have more than one concoction they've done, just like Hops and Hounds.
And that includes La Familia Cortez,
Yes.
because they have this one. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this is the Mexican chocolate and cajeta adventure dome. So that looks incredibly appetizing. I just want to dig right in. Inspired by the Adventurefuls cookie, which was the new Girl Scout cookie last year.
Okay, and you can go around and as you taste these different things, then you can vote on them, right?
Yes, yeah. So if you go to the website, girlscoutcookieflavorfest.org, you can enter for a chance to win our social media contest. Go to these different spaces, take a picture, post, tag Girl Scouts of Southwest Texas on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and you're entered to win a year's supply of Girl Scout cookies, and you can vote on your very favorite People's Choice Award.
That was my next question. So people can actually vote on all the favorites.
Yeah, and
Wow.
see which of the 30 concoctions is going to be the most popular.
So Girl Scout cookies for a year. Any flavor you can pick and net?
Any
mix and match
flavor.
and all?
There are 9 flavors to choose from this year. So any flavor, we can provide you 52 boxes, 1 box a week for a year.
And as far as the different restaurants and establishments are concerned, how does Girl Scouts benefit from that?
So first, it's just community helping the girls. And so all of our partners have bought their Girl Scout cookies from girls in San Antonio, about $10,000 worth of cookies. So that is helping the girls not only develop the essential skills they learn by selling Girl Scout cookies, but it's helping to fund their leadership journey throughout the rest of the year.
And how much longer are Girl Scout cookies going to be on sale?
They're going to be available through early March. So we just have a couple more weekends to get your cookies. So when you see them in front of a store, make sure you grab some boxes. And if you're looking for a booth, go to girlscoutcookies.org.
And what's your favorite concoction you've seen so far?
Oh, my favorite. Well, this one is incredibly appetizing. There's a couple breakfast waffles also. That breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. Some milkshakes, a tag-along milkshake. There's just so much to choose from. Coffee drinks, whiskey pairings, beer pairings, wine pairings, you name it. We have something for everyone.
This is like, whoa.
Favorite Girl
Okay.
Scout cookie?
Tag-along, for sure.
Thin Mint.
Thin Mints? I think just the shortbreads one. So, okay, thank you very much. You got to try the lemon shot here too. So.
Sorry, I'm missing a cookie.
For more information on Flavor Fest, the Girl Scouts, and Hops and Hounds, go to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. All right, still ahead on SA Live, Country Stars and Mardi Gras. There's something for everyone where you can find some great parties and family fun this weekend in the Alamo City.
And next, 800 people getting a chance like never before, while you could see a lot of new faces at this year's rodeo and hear how far some traveled just for a chance to compete. Don't go anywhere. You're watching SA Live. Welcome back to SA Live. It's no secret that the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo hosts some of the biggest names in rodeo each year. But what if there was a way to showcase other competitors that may not have had the opportunity to make it to a big stage?
Well, folks wanted to give those participants a chance to compete right here at the AT&T Center, and they made that happen with the first ever qualifier event that took place in Uvalde back in January. Mia Montgomery has the story.
This Rodeo Spotlight powered by your San Antonio area Chevy dealers.
The start of a new year comes with a lot of excitement in South Central Texas as the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo draws near. This year's rodeo, however, will host a few new names that may not be typically found on the rosters.
We'll take the top 10 and they will come to the AT&T Center inside of San Antonio and get to compete.
SA Rodeo wanted to give other talent and local talent a unique opportunity to compete with the bigger names in rodeo instead of it being an invitation-only event this year. The result? 800 competitors from all over the world traveled to Uvalde to compete for a spot in the big leagues.
We drove 30 hours to get here, me and my travel partner. I'm from Quebec and flew out of Alberta. Then we drove all the way here.
Pascal Isabel has been competing professionally for 8 years. He traveled the 30-plus hours from Canada to Uvalde with the grateful heart that SA Rodeo is giving him and many others like him this opportunity.
Last year I kind of took a year off and didn't have any qualification to get into San Antonio, so when I seen that qualifier for San Antonio, I was for sure putting my name in the hat for it.
Most of the time, if you're able to do well in San Antonio, that sets your path for the year of getting all the way to Vegas, and that's what everybody's looking for. So to be able to allow the local people, local competitors to come in and compete, it's a huge game changer for our sport.
Skip Leitz has been with the San Antonio Rodeo for 14 years. He says that this week-long qualifier event is a huge stepping stone to success and embodies what the rodeo stands for.
It's just one big happy family out here. Everybody pitches in. You're cheering for your fellow competitor. The hooping and hollering these guys do for anybody is amazing.
A one-of-a-kind event for a one-of-a-kind organization.
It makes an unbelievable story, like a wild card, somebody that normally would never get a chance this year to come inside of the AT&T Center to compete will come through Uvalde and get that shot to be there and compete with the best of the best inside of AT&T Center.
Great story.
I love
And
that.
by the way, Cody is from that area.
Oh, I did not know.
Probably the reason why he had to kind of
Yes,
move that
and great
along, so.
opportunity for them, but 30-hour drive, wow.
I know.
Wow, that's amazing.
And welcome to San Antonio for all those folks that drove
Or
here
San
just for
Antone,
that.
yes.
So.
All right, next on SA Live, sharing Hispanic art and culture, where you can see a private collection that's now been open to the public and why that family shares it. We'll share that coming up. Welcome back to SA Live in beautiful Market Square, where there's always something happening. Right? Look how gorgeous that is.
Yes, indeed. All right, between rodeo and Mardi Gras, it is going to be an event-filled weekend around here. And here's a quick look at what is happening. You can expect some big acts this weekend from the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Bret Michaels performs tonight. Tomorrow night, Keith Urban takes the stage. Now, keep in mind, both acts happen after the PRCA rodeo events.
Story is on stage at the Charlene McCombs Empire Theater. It's an immersive concert-style experience that chronicles the amazing journey shared by the folk rock duo Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. The show uses huge production photos, original film footage, and it features a full live band performing all of the hits, including Mrs. Robinson, Cecilia, Mike singing, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Homeward Bound, and many more. Maybe Mike will be there.
You like that? I knew all those songs. So the Big Easy is taking over the Alamo City this weekend. You can watch as the Riverwalk transforms into a floating Mardi Gras celebration. Tonight there's going to be live entertainment on stage at the Arneson River Theater, and tomorrow crews of costume revelers will be at Mardi Gras style parade, but with a San Antonio twist. It will be all family friendly with food trucks, artisan vendors, music, and entertainment. There's going to be 2 chances to catch the floating parade. It will be at the museum reach of the Riverwalk from around 2 to 3 p.m. and along the downtown riverbanks from 5 to 6 p.m.
Sounds like a good time. If your furry friends want to join the party, Mardi Paws is also happening tomorrow through Saturday, February 18th from tomorrow, Saturday, February 18th from 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. at the Dakota Eastside Ice House. Great food there, by the way. There will be tons of family, including vendors, a pet parade, a costume contest, and prizes. The best Mardi Gras themed outfits. I can't wait to see photos. The event is free and open to the public, and that includes that pet parade.
And of course, this Sunday, the San Antonio Brahmas will kick off the XFL season at the Alamo Dome against the St. Louis Battlehawks. It is said that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to be present to talk to the crowd for the season opener. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. Of course, you can watch it right here on KSAT 12 if you don't go down to the Dome. Good luck, Brahmas, and I guess it's Horns forward.
And I smell it.
Yeah.
I smell what The Rock is cooking, Mike. Okay. Plus, sharing Hispanic art and culture right here in the Alamo City. Pieces of a family's private art collection are on display right now at the UTSA Southwest campus.
Yes, and our photographer, Steven Chavez, a gentleman right over there, went to check out some of the works and find out why the family is sharing this collection.
It's important to share these pieces with our community because representation matters, and Latinos don't often see themselves in museum quality pieces like the kind that we have in our collection. We want to share this art with the community because there are some beautiful, masterful artists in the collection whose work is prolific. They've had prolific careers. There are some very powerful themes in our collection. Kathy Vargas, who is a photographer, she is a very prolific artist who's done work for many, many years. Some of her themes deal with sorrow and resolve and her culture and her family. So a second piece that comes to mind that's really wonderful to see is a piece that we have by Luis Jimenez. And it is the largest watercolor that he ever made. And it is very prolific. And his themes deal with iconic imagery of Latino culture. And it is just a wonderful piece to see. I would say a third piece that kind of stands out is a piece by John Hernandez. It is a burst of color coming out of the wall, and it is a 3D sculpture. And it's complex in many ways. There's lots of little vignettes, and he's attached toys, and it represents, biculturalism and how we find ourselves in America as bicultural beings, as Latinos, and how do we resolve that, and how does that tug at us, But it is a very fun piece to look at because it is just full of color. The work in this collection is of enormous historical and cultural value, and we just hope that the public can come out and see the work and see themselves in the pieces.
Beautiful, yes, and you can see reflections into the formidable contemporary Latino art from Zoe Diaz collection Thursdays through Saturdays from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. until March 11th.
And of course, for more information, go to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code right there at the bottom of your screen. Well, they specialize in bathroom renovations, window upgrades, doors, and a whole lot more. And Expo Home Improvement wants to save you up to $15,000. Here to tell us more about their sweepstakes and their experts in home improvement, Vice President of Marketing, Amanda McDaniel. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Good to see you. Okay, what makes Expo Home Improvement different from other home renovation businesses?
Well, you know what? I mean, right here on our logo is our heart, and we put it there because we are the company with heart. We're not going to just see a project. We're going to see you. We're going to hear you, listen to you, and understand exactly what you need. Our team is fully committed to making sure that we see you throughout this whole project, and we hear you and make sure it is done right the first time. Our vision is improving homes and transforming lives. So it's not just about the home, it's about the life within it. And we're not only experts at what we do, but we're going to care for you all along the way.
Okay, so you specialize in tub to shower conversions. Walk us through that process.
Yeah, you know, many people don't understand what a tub to shower conversion is, but it's actually our most popular renovation. Once we meet with people, they're like, do it. Get that tub out of my home. I don't want to step over a tub anymore. I want to take my existing tub and turn it into a shower. And so that is exactly what that is. We come in, and in one day, we can take out the tub and we can put in a shower so that you can have safety getting in and out of your shower. I mean, you can have more space, maybe put a little seat, you know, so women can shave their legs and all that wonderful stuff. So we customize it exactly to what you want. But tub to shower conversions are so popular, and it's what we do all day long.
So then how can folks schedule an appointment?
Well, it's an easy 3-step process. First of all, you can just go to the QR code or call the phone number that we're going to show on your screen, or you can go to our website, give us a call, chat with us online. We'd love to hear from you. And then 2, we're going to set you an appointment and have somebody out who's going to listen to you and get that project down to the exact details you want. And then number 3, we're going to come out and we're going to install it. And most of our projects can be done within 1 day.
Okay, let's talk about that sweepstakes now. So $15,000 in new windows are up for grabs. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, you just heard me talk a lot about bathrooms, but we also specialize since 2006 here in Texas, window replacement. We just had that cold snap. Oh my goodness. And you know what? People are wanting windows, especially before the summer hits. Sweepstakes, $15,000 in free windows. So go to our website. You can enter right there. And we pull a winner. We're going to pull a winner for $15,000 of free window replacement.
That would be nice. You can enter to win the annual Worn Out Window Sweepstakes online at expohomeimprovement.com. You could win up to $15,000 towards your new windows. To book your appointment or for more information, just call 210-319-4120 or visit the website expohomeimprovement.com. Amanda, thank you very much. Nice chatting with you.
Thank you.
Hey, Monday on SA Live, we're celebrating that TV show Wednesday, and that includes trying to recreate the dance that went viral. See if we can nail those wicked and wild moves.
And it's always a good time for pizza.
Yes.
A South Texas pizza joint tells us what makes their dough different and how they do things the old-fashioned way. It's Monday, 1 o'clock on SA Live. Earlier we asked you, who would you like to see here in San Antonio? Yes, Eva Longoria, of course.
The Rock. Hey, you may run into him this weekend, we've heard. Who knows?
Head to the Alamodome, you may see him. Salma Hayek. Yes, Albert, same here. Huge fan.
All right. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. A lot going on. Go Brahmas.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And
Horns forward.
And hopefully we'll see The Rock. Happy Friday.